Tonight, a manhunt is underway for what might be one of the biggest robberies in St. Louis.
Police are calling it a well-planned heist, millions of dollars stolen from a company that services ATMs. About 6 this morning, 4 armed suspects robbing the ATM Solutions building in the 3700 block of Grandel Square. They stuffed cash into an armored truck, which was found abandoned a mile away on Evans. A little later, police found what they believe was a getaway car in the 3700 block of Martin Luther King. So, 3 vehicles used, no cash recovered, no suspects. The FBI and St. Louis police are working every lead. Mark Cox joining us live in Midtown. Mark.
Well, Vicki, Larry, take a look at the ATM Solutions building behind me here on Grandel Square. It's very obvious that security is a priority for them. There's no signage on this building whatsoever, and there are security cameras on every single corner. Despite that, somebody knew the weaknesses of this facility, and they took full advantage of it early this morning.
They waited for the second employee to arrive. They were aware of the fact that it took 2 people to get into the vault. So
they knew what they were doing?
It seems that way.
Everything about this robbery seems well planned. Despite surveillance cameras on each corner, 4 men armed with semi-automatic rifles easily gained access to this building. The company restocks ATM machines and transports deposits. There were reportedly millions of dollars in the vault.
Stashed it in a on-site armored car and fled the scene in the armored car with an undetermined amount of money.
More than an hour later, that armored car was found 8 blocks away, empty. Then, 2 blocks from that scene, employees at an auto detailing shop found the second getaway car, a black 4-door Pontiac, abandoned on their lot.
What first came to mind, we think that somebody was maybe stopped and used the bathroom maybe around her, but maybe 5-10 minutes later, came back, the car was still there, called the police.
Now, detectives have been able to glean some important information from these surveillance cameras you see here and from the 2 guards who were not injured. They were just bound with duct tape and put in the vault. They told me that despite the fact these robbers wore ski masks, sources tell me that these guards were able to determine the race of at least a couple of those robbers, although they would not elaborate on that at this point. Police are urging anybody who may have seen anything suspicious today, maybe somebody who suddenly showed up with a lot of money somewhere, to call Crime Stoppers. You can call anonymously. The number's on your screen, 866-371-TIPS. Live in Midtown St. Louis, I'm Mark Cox, News 4.